Hear that?
With the fridge?
No, that's, well, yes, but it's supposed to be nothing.
Oh. Why are we talking about nothing?
Because there's no Kill Team product. And it's ironically named Dead Silence.
It is called Dead Silence.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Very, it is deafening, isn't it?
It's deafening. Hey guys, welcome to another Lords of War Games and Hobbies video. I'm Chris, this is Jay. If you're turning in for the first time, thanks for checking us out. We're two retail guys who've been in this industry a long time. And we try to give perspectives on what it's like to run a shop, and we talk about all the kind of hot topics of the day. If you have any questions or topics, put them in the comments. We like to read those and get inspiration. But this is an interesting one because you have arguably one of the hottest products on the market, Kill Team. Like
in general,
can't think of like a game over the last couple of years that's like kind of ascended as quickly and as intensely as Kill Team has.
Yeah, it turns out if you take a 40K license...
Just stop there.
Right. Yeah, true.
No, continue, but
true.
You probably don't need to, but...
No, I don't, yeah.
Turns out if you take 40K...
You make a 40K release.
And then you 40K.
And then you jam it together with another 40K release and put them in a box together. It sells out. Yeah,
and all jokes aside, it does have, like, it checks all the boxes, right? Like, it's accessible, you can play it anywhere, don't need a lot to play. Yeah. For people with space issues at home, they can play on their kitchen table. Like it's great. It's been really good for like small shops that like sell cards because like their card tables can be Kill Team tables. Yep. They don't need to get like special gaming tables. So, Anyways, Kill Team is awesome. Yeah, that's not what this video is about.
It's not.
This video is about why is Games Workshop making so few of these 2-pack sets, right? So you have the Dead Silence, which is the new Space Wolf Scouts, which look incredible, and the ever-popular Tau stealth suits, which also look incredible. Yeah. They're in a two smash box with, I think, one little piece of terrain, and it's like a really reasonable price. I think it's like 130 CAD, which is like maybe 100 US.
So these things, The only thing I can think of logically is it's a capacity issue,
right? Where
they don't have the factory capacity to print these things. Maybe in the numbers they should. Look, none of this makes sense because you get $300 Tomb Worlds that I was personally shocked sold out at the price point.
It's a great box, though.
It is. Yeah. But now that you see it broken down. Whew. It's obviously the terrain is the expensive part.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because if you look at the box, it's their giant box, whatever you want to call it. It's like the 18 by 6 by whatever.
The chunk box.
18 by 12 by 6. Like it's their biggest like regular box that they use for shipping, etc. Like for a single item, and it's if there's 30 sprues in there, like 28 of them are terrain. Yeah, and they sell that separate terrain for $198 now, coming out soon for the Tomb World terrain. So obviously the $300 tag, that's what you're paying for. Yeah. But I remember at the time just being like, wow, considering who I thought the general market for Kill Team is, which is just fans of 40K, people that like playing small games, people like small competitive games, people that just like cool new models, and also people that maybe are, to quote Hasbro, price sensitive.
Wow, quoting Hasbro.
Yeah, I really like that quote.
That's like that's right up there with like price adjustments.
Yeah,
It's like we know what people mean when they say that. We know.
Oh my god. Anyway, so, but they capped us at 12 and it sold out, and I was like, okay.
Capped us at 4.
Tomb World, sorry.
Oh, Tomb World. So what do we get for that?
Dead Silence was 12 for Tomb World.
Yeah, Tomb World was I thought a healthy allocation.
Yeah, but obviously
you could add way more.
They could add more. So you have that box selling out. Yeah, and then you imagine. So I assume that the $130 doesn't have the fancy terrain, just a basic board. It's not supposed to be the marquee box because I guess you could argue even the teams are, they're pretty good too. It's what is it? Tau and Stealth Team in
Space Wolves.
Space Wolves. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty banging.
Pretty banging too. Yeah, I would agree. yeah, I guess you could. It's hard to argue whether any teams are worse than others. Everything's exciting technically because it's for somebody will be excited about
Well,
it, right?
I mean, I feel like they started this edition with the two worst possible teams.
The Vespid and the Aquilons.
And the Aquilons, yeah. Like,
Anyway,
are probably two of the least
that's true. That box kind of flopped. But anyway, so when I see $135 box, I'm like, this is actually supposed to be the sort of starter box that for the everyman box for the Timmies and the Jimmies and the Billies, the young and old. Game at Christmas.
Everyone's a derivative of Timmy.
Yeah. Willie, yeah. and they want
Everyone apparently, according to Jay, who plays Kill Team, is 7 and price sensitive. Not because they have no allowance or whatever.
No.
They're price sensitive.
I mean, allowances have gone up these days. It's gotten too expensive, so I just chose to give my kids 0. But but either way, so you would assume that box would be made in very large numbers.
Oh yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think it would be the inverse.
Or at least the amount.
If you're going to pick one to be, we're going to give you 4 of, and one that we're going to give you 12 of, you would have flipped them.
I probably would have thought that. Yeah.
Just from but you look at other things that are being released, and we've, without talking numbers, it looks like the Christmas box, Army box allocation is quite large.
Higher than anyone expected.
Much higher than we thought. So you're so obviously printing time was allocated to that heavily. Including probably some reboxings because they probably look through their old stock and
people love that theory. I'm not convinced that that's the thing that happens, but
I'll buy to that conspiracy. I'll be the kooky guy.
Jay's tinfoil hat guy.
I'll tinfoil that one. Yeah. It just makes so much sense, except for the labor part.
Yeah, except for the money part of it. Yeah. You got companies like throwing out like pallets of things every day or whatever, and
that's true. I'm giving them too much environmental credit. But between obviously the next wave of new releases that they just previewed, which are already wrapped and ready to go, and then your usual restocks, and I'm sure they had a big restock printing schedule for Christmas back in September or something. So you look at all the things they have in the pipe all the time, and that's my only main theory here.
Mine. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here, okay? Because I'm going to go cynical Chris here. All right.
More than me. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think this is almost like too low to be like anything other than like very intentioned.
Oh, so negligence.
for I don't think negligence would play into it. I hope not, at least. But I have a feeling that because Kill Team's selling so well, that they want this is just an attempt basically to get more of the money, I think. So like, and I think we've seen it in the last couple sets is the breakdown kits are coming out a lot faster. So like the crews or kill teams or whatever you want to call them inside
Tomb World to breakdown was
it was like maybe like a month, right? And I think what they're like maybe discovering is that like they're probably giving a little too much away for free or whatever. And now that this game's hot and popular, and they've obviously committed to this formula of like we release things this way, like in a box, and then we break them down. So like they're going to continue doing it. But I wouldn't be shocked if this might be more of a new norm for like really shrinking down the like allocations of like the really good deal box, and then like 3 weeks or 4 weeks later, boom, here's the cruise. Each cruise $94 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where they make their money, right?
I'm not surprised there. I think to your comments about all the card stores selling it are just basically non-hobby game stores that don't carry lots of Warhammer, have like some Warhammer. I feel from our own tiny regional empirical data, in the last like year and a half, I think like 4 more non-Warhammer stores brought Kill Team in. So there's probably also just they have to divide it out more.
Yeah, no, I think you're right
divide
too.
The same amount over more accounts potentially. Yeah. And again, if we go back in time, like when these print schedules are made and all that, like maybe that's a factor where they're like, last year we sold 20,000 of these, so we'll make 22,000, and maybe they should have made 30,000. I don't know.
Right.
That could have been a factor.
Yeah, I think you're right about the that part of the allocation where like nobody's really passing on their Kill Team allocations. Like if you're a shop, everyone's maxing that out, right?
Yeah.
Including small accounts that, like Jay said, maybe have like the one bay of like Warhammer 40K stuff at their store. they're maxing out their kill team allocations.
Probably.
Because they probably run events for it. They probably have like little games night for it. It's probably the one game they kind of like rock and roll with. So, yeah, at some point there's like just not enough to go around, right?
So what is the knock-on effect of this?
Probably nothing. More people have to spend more money, I guess. I mean, I think more people have to miss out originally, and then
what if you're a store who relies on a throughput of stock
of Kill Team?
No, in general.
Oh, in general, I'm like, you're relying on Kill Team.
No,
oh, no,
not just Kill Team. Like, this is the greater question of like, you needed to get 20 of these to pay the bills this month, and you got 4.
I know what Jay's getting at here. I think obviously this is another kind of reminder to shops that like if you either already discount or you're like thinking about discounting, or you know, in these, especially in these markets, like, not that it would change how we would approach our business, but like for shops that are considering this or whatever, it's like when you're getting so little of something, you know, all logic and kind of economics and markets and basically everything in the world would tell you like, don't sell it for nothing, you know, like don't give it away, right? Like, and that's not like an anti-customer sentiment. Believe me, I'm not anti-customer. It's a, you have to take care of your business. You know, if you're getting less of something, you kind of need to make money off of that stuff you're getting, right? You can't just be like giving it away or whatever, right? So I think that's something maybe to consider if you're a shop owner or whatever, is like, maybe you don't put the pre-orders up at discount. Maybe you just discount your products you can get every week, right? That makes more sense to me. Like maybe you have like your or a loyalty program for your range, for stuff you can restock, and maybe for the new releases you just have to be like, look, we need to make MSRP on this because I can't get more of it, right? It's a one and done thing, right? So I think it's funny because like I wouldn't have to have this talk in the card world. No. This is something that shops really understand,
card
right?
World is
because like MSRP is not this hard and fast thing.
Such a suggestion,
in the card world, and shops have to have way more of a pulse when it comes to pricing, right? Because at the end of the day, with like they understand about things that are finite, and I think people are starting to learn this. If I discount sell a Kill Team box, you know, and then a customer buys like a couple of them from me, or even one from me, he can flip it again for like and make a whole bunch of money off of it, right? Because those things are limited, right? So and this kind of stuff happens in the card world all the time. So you learn as a shop, it's like, why am I giving the customer the MSRP price when the market price is double? And then they get to make all that margin. They don't have a store. They don't have overhead.
They actually make more than you do.
They make way more money than you do. And you're the shop. You're the one that actually has to pay the bills, right? So once again, it's not anti-customer. It's just like you have to make those decisions to stay open.
There's a few especially things like certain GW boxes right now, anything Pokemon, hot card games, etc., where this is like crazy right now. The market is. I'm still trying to figure out why is the collectible market like so strong right now. I'll include Warhammer in it because they print not enough of it.
Right.
It is quasi collectible, even though these things are supposed to be like.
You know, Leviathan's punching in these days.
I haven't looked.
It's over $500.
Oh my god! Yeah, because everything in the box has got price adjusted up.
The breakdown, exactly. The breakdown of the minis in that Leviathan set are at $850, $900.
Yeah.
So the box is selling for about $500, which is still an arbitrage, right? Like you can still make.
Yeah.
That's where businesses open and kind of do, right? So it's
interesting. It's when you think of like economic this and that and macro, you know, blah blah blah. You would assume it would be tighter and like flatter. It is not. Everything is very hot. I'm still trying to wonder where the local market is like sustaining that, but I don't know if it's just I don't know, people are just like, I'm going to invest in this. I want to invest in this, or there's probably, you know, there's a lot of factors. There's also just like more people consuming this stuff than ever. I think sometimes people forget that a little bit. They're kind of like, oh, it used to be so easy to get a thing. I'm like, yeah, there's like more stores, more players. The property's very hot. You could argue that, you know, companies like Games Workshop probably still haven't adjusted to that life where they are. They generally do things like
there's a danger in that though too, right? Because the risk factor of over adjusting, because we see this also in the card world a lot.
Over adjust and it blows up in your face. Then you get good products that flop because too many or whatever. that's probably what occurred to them with. That's probably what happened to them with Skaven Tide. To be honest,
100%.
I think they thought their AOS market was bigger than it was, and that it was gonna. This was like the next logical step.
I don't know who they were talking to. In what meeting they're like, no, we can sell. It's like, dude, what data are you basing?
Meanwhile, there's like the one Jonah Hill in the back who's like, excuse me.
Yeah,
he's like.
Is it that Captain Planet thing where he gets thrown out the window?
Yeah. But they're like, they're like, what is it? What is it, Bill or whatever? He's like, or George or something. Let's give him a stupid name. And he's like, just wonder, you guys just took your fantasy population and split it in half again. Maybe don't make. He literally
sir, by these projections, you're expecting a store that bought 25 Dominions and ate and took a bath on it. To order 50 Skaven Tides. I feel like this is maybe not the correct course.
I know. Yeah.
Angry Eyes throws them out the window. Like I don't want to hear any dissenting voices here. And then
another guy's like, how about we give them away to Adepticon? And they're like,
tax write-off. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my god. I would love to see what the local Milwaukee waste management thing looked like, with just how many boxes of Skaven Tide are in there at the end of that.
How many hotel rooms people just left?
Them, yeah.
So it's so tragic for a great box of minis.
Well, there's also the curse continues. The Adepticon curse. If you arrive at Adepticon and everyone you see is carrying a giant box of something. Could be a War Machine box, a Flame War box, a Games Workshop box, Atomic Mass box, and they got it for free, like a giant starter thing. That game is dead.
That game is in a negative,
very bad
trajectory. Yeah. That is honestly the worst thing you.
But we'll get so many people playing your game. It's like, no, you're gonna devalue your game to zero, and no one's gonna buy anything for it.
How is that? How do people think that?
Yeah.
We're gonna give a bunch of people a free thing. And then they're going to become customers because they spend zero money to get that thing. So they obviously feel a lot of buy-in with this.
They care not at all. For a thing that you then have to build and paint.
That's right.
And study. And don't please never give away your starter box.
Just stop it.
Please don't do that.
It's not the solution.
It is not. It's not. Yeah. You could do like some raffle or something.
Sure.
Just don't.
Or break some of them down and donate to them to some school clubs. Like there's creative ways to get rid of your product, probably to get a tax write-off. But don't do that, please. Don't do that. Don't go out in front of the world and be like, hey, we can't sell these. Come get it. It's part of your badge. Yeah.
Remember Rune War?
What the hell is this video even about?
It was about them not making enough of the recent Kill Team box and how upset we are about that.
Yeah, I'm very upset about it. So upset that I'm not that upset.
I have two friends that are going to be really upset when I have to tell them later that I sold their box.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, good dudes.
But it's okay.
Yeah, they don't care. I don't think they'll care. They'll care a little bit.
It's fine. I'll follow them the store. It's okay.
One of them, this is the second strike because of the Zinch dice thing that happened years ago.
True.
Yeah. I mean, mistakes happen. There's a lot of stuff over many years, and it's funny. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see the next one because is this a trend or is this just a one-off? Right? Like it just felt weird. That's why we made the video. Like it was such a weird low number for such a hot game and such an automatic thing. I don't think it's been that low since Typhon.
Typhon was very low. Typhon was head-scratchingly low again for
a great box
with new terrain in it. So I feel like maybe the Tomb World was a reaction. I don't know.
Then they corrected a little bit, and then they went back again. So it's I don't know if it's just we have this big whiteboard up in the room where we're making decisions. I got my big decision pen because I'm the big decision man, and I've got 80 things on the wall. Look, and I have to rank them.
This would all be solved if everyone just printed their Warhammer.
Yeah. How's that lawsuit going? It could be a ranking thing, where they're we just had other things that were a priority this time in the schedule, and like Jay said earlier in the video. So I don't know. It's hard not to look at it and be like, what? But I think we haven't established really a pattern. It's kind of been really erratic yet. So we'll have to kind of see with the next one, I guess. Maybe it's like a red light, green light thing. They're going to do a lot and then a little, then a lot and then a little.
I mean, this is I feel like since Kill Team blew up, whatever it was, 3 or 4 years ago or whatever it was. Yeah. They've gotten it wrong many times.
Sure.
They
Yeah.
overmade. What is it?
You think they got it? Do you think they got it wrong that many times? Well, maybe you're right.
I mean,
there's been a couple.
They should have made.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, they get it wrong on that side more than they get it wrong on the other side. Yeah, that's a good point.
But Nemesis Claw, but that box termination, whatever it was also not criminally low too.
Yeah,
could have sold twice as many or 3 times or whatever.
Yeah, I can only remember maybe 2 Kill Team sets in the last 3 years
also
that like
very hot.
Sat.
Yeah,
in the store for a while.
Krieg was also
the Scouts
very
one.
Hot. Yeah,
Space Marine Scouts, I think, was one that kind of, and the Striking Scorpions one that kind of sat around for a bit.
Sat a bit, yeah.
And then eventually we sold it. So it's like, okay. But yeah, anyways, we're at our time here. So thank you for watching. Throw us a comment if you have some, a little bit of sort of input on what you think's happening. Are you frustrated? Are you not frustrated? Do you kill team? Do you not kill team? And then if you want to go check out our Patreon, we really appreciate it. That helps support the channel, where we get to buy new gizmos and gadgets, and hopefully you'll see some upgrades on our hobby channel soon because of that money that people are generously giving to us. So thank you. We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers. Bye.